to another episode of the Finance Corner, and this is episode 2. My name is Judith Maria, and I would like to share 10 tips with you today. Yes, 10 tips that may change your life. That's 10 finance/money tips that will probably change your life. But before I get into the video, I want to welcome you back to another episode of the Finance Corner, of course, where we talk about money and tips, and we grow together and learn together. For all the persons that have been supporting me so far, I want to thank you all. Thank you all. I need your help to reach the 200 subscribers. So come on, guys, keep sharing the video, keep liking the video, and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all your support. Some persons reached out to me, they gave me video ideas, and I'm grateful for them. Keep sending in your ideas, but it'll be nice to put them down in the comment section. That way I'll see the ideas I'll see it more recently than if you should DM them to me or WhatsApp them to me. Okay, guys, a disclaimer: I am not a financial advisor / broker or an investment advisor. However, these experience and knowledge that I'm sharing with you is simply through research, a lot of reading, and also personal experience and knowledge gathered through the newspaper, reading other person's story, etc. A book that I really like to read is Rich Dad Poor Dad and The Richest Man in Babylon. Okay, so with no further ado, please leave a comment, share the video with your friends. Come on, you don't want to keep all this knowledge to yourself. That's why I don't want to keep the knowledge to myself and not share it. Alright, so let me get into the video. Alright, so 10 finance tips that will change your life. The first, I'm reading my little notebook because I'm the person that likes to jot down things. If you see me looking down, now you know why I'm looking down. Alright, guys, so the first tip is avoid credit cards or avoid credit cards debt. Because some of you may have a credit card, and I don't want to tell you to avoid credit card completely, because credit cards may work for some persons and it may not work for some persons. However, this depends on you. You must know if you can manage a credit card or not. However, I personally don't believe in credit cards. And if you had watched my previous video, why do you need an emergency fund? Now you would know why you need an emergency fund. If you have an emergency fund, this avoids the need to get a credit card. As a lot of persons, you ask them, why do you need a credit card? Because if something happens on the road, I needed to do this for an emergency. And that is the main reason why I put so much emphasis on emergency fund. So please, I'm gonna link it up here, and in the little corner up here you'll see a little link. You just press on the little dot and the video will come and you click on it. And if you want to know more about emergency fund, ways about going to save for it, how you save, how much money really you should have for emergency fund, etc., because this is a different video and I don't want to stray away from it. So yes, avoid credit cards or credit cards debt. Okay, once you do this, you see how your life begins to change drastically financially wise, as you will have less debt and etc. When you have a credit card, you get the notion in your mind that you can afford things, when in truth and fact you really can't, because the money is not yours. You're borrowing the money from the bank and you have to pay an interest, and if you don't pay it on time, the interest is gonna go up. So I think number 2, always have a shopping list while shopping. This works for me. Like when I don't use a shopping list, I find out that I start buying extra things that I really don't need. Like when I go home, I'll be like, why did I buy this? It wasn't even in my mind to buy it. This is not what I planned to buy. And this mostly happens when you have a shopping list and then you buy everything. When you don't have a shopping list, I must say, and then you just start buying random things because you're not really following, something. But when you have a shopping list and you stick to it, you save more and you do less impulse buying. Number 3. Before I go to number 3, when you have a shopping list too, it helps you not to forget the important things. Because a lot of times before, I used to go by shopping list. I usually go to the supermarket or the shop or wherever to buy something, and then sometimes when I come home I realize that 1 or 2 things are missing, and sometimes these things are things that I really wanted to purchase. Like I said, okay, I'm going to get myself I won't say roll on, but let's say a hair product, and then I forgot it, then I go no buying face product, and I really needed the hair product because I probably didn't have any and it's finished. So when you have a shopping list, it avoids you from doing impulsive buying and also ensure that you forget the things that you really need. Number 3, use cash to purchase things. Use cash. When you use cash to purchase things, you save less and you buy less. For example, if you use a credit card to purchase your goods or a debit card, you're gonna be thinking, okay, I have enough money so I can probably get an extra fries or I can up my fries. If you use cash, you'll just buy what you need because you're just gonna spend money based on how much you have to spend. So I ensure use cash to purchase things. That's what I do. When I'm going to school, I try to bring the amount of money I will need for the day and vice versa if I'm going to work, and that helps me out a lot to kind of manage my money more, and I hope this tip help you too. Number 4, bring what you need for the day. And when I say bring what you need for the day, I'm speaking about cash, and this goes line in line with number 3 when I say purchase your goods with cash. So bring enough cash that you need. So if you know that on an average day you spend $500 being at work or school, then you don't need to bring $1,000 with you, because chances are you're probably going to spend more because you have it to spend. But what I will tell you to do is ensure that you bring just a little bit over than what you would need. So even though I'm telling you bring what you need, I'm also telling you do not bring the exact money. So if it takes you $500 to go to work, bring $550 or bring $600, because chances are we're human, sometimes we need things happen that we didn't know and we need extra. Or another tip is you could bring along your emergency fund on your debit card just in case. Number 5, invest in an emergency fund. I cannot stress this topic. I cannot stress this topic enough. Emergency fund is very important, and as the time goes by, as you get older and older, you'll see how an emergency fund really, really, really is important. And for example, we're in a pandemic right now, right? And as you can see, a lot of persons having it rough because they don't have the extra money. They're not rich and they're probably been laid off. But if they maybe had been saving towards an emergency fund, they would not have the money to back up, because an emergency fund, as it says, is really money kept for emergency, right? And an emergency don't necessarily mean a pandemic, people. If you drive, one day your car can just stop work. Maybe you need a new tire, maybe you need something out of the engine. I don't know about cars, but you get the picture. Maybe your child got ill and you need to bring your child to the hospital. So an emergency fund is necessary, right? And if you want to know more about an emergency fund, again, check out my first video, that's episode 1 of the Finance Corner. I'll tell you how much to be saved every month, fortnight, however you get paid, etc. and all that. Number 6, have at least 2 streams of income. And as I'm saying this to you guys, I really do not have 2 streams of income, but this channel is where I want to go with you guys. I want us to be on this financial journey together. Alright, so as I speak, I am figuring it all out. I'm figuring out how am I going to do this and what's going to be my next stream of income. But remember, finance is patience, and to become financially free and all of that, you need to have patience, dedication, and discipline. It's all about those three. All right, so you need to have 2 streams of income. For example, you may be saying to me, I have a job, do you want me to get a second job? Having 2 streams of income doesn't necessarily mean 2 jobs. It could just mean that you need to have 2 types of income. And you may be saying, what do you mean? There's also another video. Episode 3 will be about the different types of income, and it should go up as soon as this one goes up. So no worries, you'll be able to see it. So you could have your earned income, which is referred to as a normal job where you work and you earn money. You could also maybe have a second income that is referred to as a rental income. And as the word say, rental, yes, money you get from renting. So it could be that you're renting properties, you could be renting equipment, etc. Renting your house, so you have an extra house and you're renting it out. Maybe you have equipment like a gardening equipment, maybe some parts and supplies, and you're renting them out. So always try to aim at having 2 streams of income, so when one's not working out for you, you can lean on the other one. Alright, and another tip, number 5. I think I said that already. So I think we're at number 6. Whatever, but always have 2 streams of income so they can balance each other out. My next tip is create a zero budget, and that's tip number 7. Create a zero budget. It is simple. Ensure that you account for every money that you spend down to the T, down to the nitty gritty. Make sure everything is penciled out, right? Alright, so you should say, okay, that was towards groceries, this was towards utilities, this was towards transportation. Ensure that you can account for every money you spend, okay? Because you really don't want to ask the question, when did I use my money though? You actually want to know when you use the money though. So make sure you can account those things. And the next one is number 9. Or is it number 8? I messed up the numbers, but the next one is save coins. They add up. Yes guys, you need to save coins. They add up. Like, I started doing this last year and I realized that I've been finding a lot of coins over the house. When the house is being swept out, sometimes a lot of $1 are outside. Yes, I know so them not worth a lot, but trust me guys, they do add up. I'm telling you. Alright guys, sorry about that. Sometimes too, when you are on a low and you need money, sometimes these coins help you out. You never know, they may just help you out for 2 days transportation or lunch or whatever. The coins add up, trust me. You never can tell. By 3 months time you may have $2,000, $3,000, $1,000, depending on how much time you have laying around the house, etc. Another tip is have a plan and stick to it. If you have a plan and you don't stick to it, then none of these rules will work. None of these tips will work. So you have to have a plan, a solid plan, and stick to it. And last but not least, give when you can. It's always important to give. Just give back. Give when you can, and don't hang your hat farther than you can reach it. Repeat, do not hang your hat further than you can reach it. This is so because when you're setting goals, you want to ensure that your goals are realistic. It doesn't make sense it's not realistic and you're setting it. You're setting up yourself to feel depressed or not feel motivated. So ensure that whatever goal you set, you can reach it and you're not hanging your hat further than you can reach it. Do not spend more than you earn. Right? And remember, if you cannot pay cash, you cannot afford it, and that's a bonus for you. Until next time, I'm Judith Marie, and see you in episode 3 of the Finance Corner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Continue to share my videos and leave comments in the comment box. Let me know how was the video and let me know if I left out any tips. Until then, have a good time.